Nearly every adult older than 50 experiences muscle cramps at least once, and 33% of people over 60 have a nocturnal leg cramp once every 2 months. Yet most seniors unknowingly overlook the single most critical factor controlling whether their leg muscles seize up or remain supple. The hidden connective tissue breakdown accelerating inside their tendons and muscles. As you age, you might find that your muscles cramp up far more than they used to, with one of the biggest reasons cramps are more common in adulthood being the natural shortening of tendons that connect muscles to bones. Research institutions, including University of Cape Town, have investigated how variants within genes that code for connective tissue components of the musculoskeletal system may modulate susceptibility to muscle cramping, revealing that the integrity of your connective tissue directly determines your cramping risk. Today, I'll reveal exactly why specific collagen sources matter critically for seniors experiencing persistent muscle cramps after 60, and who among the senior population stands to gain the most immediate relief from addressing this often dismissed connective tissue deficit. And finally, I'll share 3 powerful collagen sources that not only halt the relentless cycle of nighttime muscle seizures, but also restore the structural integrity of your leg muscles, transforming how you move, sleep, and live without the constant fear of debilitating cramps. But here's what most people overlook. One of these collagen sources contains a unique combination of nutrients that targets the exact mechanism responsible for the sudden, involuntary muscle contractions plaguing seniors at night, and research from leading sports medicine institutions confirms its remarkable effectiveness. Even more critical, if you're currently relying on certain commonly prescribed medications or following standard hydration protocols to manage your cramps, there's an underlying connective tissue vulnerability these conventional approaches completely fail to address, potentially leaving you trapped in a cycle of recurring episodes that worsen over time. But a specific intervention I'll reveal later can help you manage this safely without compromising your treatment or worsening your condition. One of the biggest reasons cramps are more common in adulthood, particularly after age 40, is the natural shortening of tendons that connect muscles to bones. As you age, your tendons naturally shorten and result in leg muscle cramps, with these cramps being more likely to occur at night. In fact, 75% of reported leg cramps occur during this time. This progressive tendon shortening creates a mechanical disadvantage, making the corresponding muscles far more susceptible to involuntary seizures and cramps. What makes this particularly critical for seniors over 60 is that the accumulation of collagen type I and lower levels of hyaluronan and elastic fibers with aging could cause a stiffening of the muscles and a reduction of their adaptability. The problem extends beyond simple muscle tightness. In elderly humans, even just 2 weeks of inactivity reduces tendon collagen protein synthesis, accelerating the deterioration of the very connective tissue structures that prevent cramping. For seniors experiencing persistent muscle cramps after 60, this represents a fundamental shift. The issue isn't merely about electrolyte imbalance or dehydration as commonly believed, but rather a critical deficit in the structural proteins, specifically collagen and its constituent amino acids glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, that maintain tendon flexibility and muscle function. Collagen is the central structural component of extracellular connective tissue, which provides elastic qualities to tissues, and for skeletal muscle, extracellular connective tissue transmits contractile force to the tendons and bones. Without adequate collagen support, seniors face a vicious cycle where shortened, less flexible tendons repeatedly trigger the painful muscle contractions that disrupt sleep and limit mobility. This is why addressing collagen intake specifically becomes essential for seniors battling recurrent muscle cramps after 60. Now let's explore the 3 collagen sources that can rebuild your leg strength and eliminate those debilitating muscle cramps. Third, chicken skin. Chicken skin contains approximately 3% collagen and is rich in hydrophobic amino acids and acidic amino acids, including tyrosine, lysine, histidine, glycine, alanine, glutamate, asparagine, and proline. Research demonstrates that this particular collagen source specifically addresses the tendon shortening mechanism responsible for the majority of nighttime muscle cramps in seniors. Analysis of chicken skin collagen peptides reveals that glycine content exceeds 20%, representing the highest concentration, while proline, hydroxyproline, and alanine contents hover around 10%, consistent with optimal collagen peptide profiles. This specific amino acid composition delivers a structural advantage that conventional collagen supplements cannot match, as the unique ratio of glycine to proline in chicken skin collagen directly stimulates the synthesis of the exact collagen types required to reverse tendon shortening. Chicken skin accounts for approximately 35% collagen by total weight when consumed, and chicken cartilage contains collagen-rich proline along with glycine, amino acids essential for rebuilding cartilage. Glycine constitutes more than one-third of collagen molecules and acts as a neurotransmitter, binding to glycine receptors throughout the nervous system and peripheral tissues, with this signaling particularly important in mediating inhibitory neurotransmission in the brainstem and spinal cord. For seniors experiencing persistent cramping episodes despite following standard hydration protocols or taking commonly prescribed magnesium supplements, the underlying issue often stems from inadequate glycine availability rather than simple electrolyte deficiency. Standard medical interventions focus on electrolyte replenishment without addressing the critical connective tissue vulnerability that perpetuates the cramping cycle. The amino acids in chicken skin, particularly glycine and proline, support collagen synthesis, especially when paired with vitamin C. However, the challenge lies in preparation methods that preserve the collagen content without introducing excessive saturated fat. Research indicates that collagen supplements can improve skin hydration, elasticity, and reduce wrinkles, while also supporting the health of connective tissues, including tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. Specifically for seniors experiencing frequent leg cramps, incorporating 30 to 40 grams of properly prepared chicken skin 3 to 4 times weekly provides approximately 900 milligrams of glycine per serving, supporting the tendon flexibility necessary to prevent involuntary muscle contractions. For optimal results, combine chicken skin consumption with vitamin C-rich vegetables such as bell peppers or broccoli, which enhance collagen synthesis by facilitating the hydroxylation of proline to hydroxyproline. The most effective preparation involves slow roasting chicken with skin intact at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 90 minutes, which softens the collagen into gelatin without excessive fat rendering, or incorporating chicken skin into homemade bone broth where extended simmering fully extracts the collagen peptides. While chicken skin proves exceptionally beneficial for seniors with moderate cramping occurring 1 to 3 times weekly, the next collagen source will examine targets a more severe underlying deficiency affecting seniors experiencing daily cramping episodes, particularly those over 65 struggling with advanced tendon deterioration and chronic connective tissue breakdown. If you're new to the Health Waiver community, we'd love for you to subscribe so you can access free tailored health tips designed specifically for seniors like you. Drop a comment below letting us know how old you are and how your health has been lately. We read every single one and use your feedback to create content that truly serves your needs. Second, bone broth. Research from leading universities confirms that bone broth stands as the single most comprehensive collagen delivery system for addressing the connective tissue deficit underlying chronic muscle cramps in seniors over 60. Bone broth contains gelatin, the richest source of glycine, a conditionally essential amino acid, with gelatin being one of the richest sources of proline, a non-essential amino acid important for the immune system, wound healing, and antioxidative responses. Bone broth also contains significant percentages of valine, an essential branch-chain amino acid necessary for protein synthesis and glucose metabolism, promoting muscle growth and tissue repair. The mechanism by which bone broth addresses muscle cramps differs fundamentally from standard electrolyte interventions currently recommended by most healthcare providers. Bone broth contains conditional amino acids proline, arginine, glycine, and glutamine, with proline rebuilding cartilage and healing joints, glycine preventing muscle breakdown and helping detox the body, and glutamine protecting the gut lining and increasing muscle growth. What makes bone broth particularly critical for seniors experiencing recurring cramping episodes involves its unique capacity to address multiple physiological vulnerabilities simultaneously. Electrolytes in bone broth, including potassium, calcium, sodium, and magnesium, help the body manage nerve and muscle function and prevent muscle cramps, while collagen may help repair joint damage and reduce pain from arthritis. For seniors currently relying on prescription medications such as diuretics, statins, or blood pressure medications, these pharmaceuticals often deplete critical nutrients, while simultaneously failing to address the underlying connective tissue deterioration triggering cramping episodes. The standard medical approach of prescribing magnesium or potassium supplements without addressing glycine deficiency leaves the fundamental tendon shortening problem unresolved, trapping patients in cycles of recurring symptoms. Bone broth provides the specific intervention that safely complements existing medication regimens without interfering with their therapeutic effects. Taking gelatin and vitamin C together can be therapeutic for tendon and ligament injuries and may help promote greater collagen production when taken 60 minutes before physical activity, with the recommended dose being 0.5 grams of gelatin per kilogram of body weight and 5 milligrams of vitamin C per kilogram of body weight. However, research indicates that amino acid concentrations in bone broth made to standardized recipes are significantly lower for hydroxyproline, glycine, and proline than those provided by a therapeutic dose of 20 grams of reference collagen supplements. This variability means preparation method critically determines efficacy. For therapeutic benefits addressing persistent muscle cramps, seniors should consume 16 to 24 ounces of properly prepared bone broth daily, preferably divided into 2 servings taken morning and evening. The most effective preparation involves simmering beef or chicken bones with joints and connective tissue intact for 24 to 48 hours in a slow cooker with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar per gallon of water, which facilitates maximum collagen extraction. Bone broth that adopts a gelatin consistency when cooled indicates high collagen content, with properly prepared broth typically containing 7 to 10 grams of collagen per cup. For seniors who find bone broth unpalatable, incorporating it into soups, stews, or using it as a cooking liquid for grains preserves the collagen content while improving palatability. While bone broth delivers comprehensive connective tissue support suitable for seniors experiencing moderate to severe daily cramping, the final collagen source addresses a unique nutritional gap, particularly affecting seniors over 70 with compromised bone density alongside their cramping issues. First, sardines. Sardines are especially high in nutrients that may help prevent and relieve muscle cramps, including calcium, iron, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, vitamin D, and magnesium. Clinical findings from sports medicine institutions reveal that sardines contain a unique combination of nutrients, targeting the exact mechanism responsible for sudden, involuntary muscle contractions plaguing seniors during nighttime hours. According to the Journal of Nutritional Science, type I collagen in sardines helps support tissue regeneration and maintain bone density, addressing the dual challenge of cramping and bone health simultaneously. What distinguishes sardines from other collagen sources involves their complete nutritional matrix rather than isolated collagen content. Aside from calcium, sardines are an important source of magnesium, phosphorus, and vitamin D, which collectively contribute to bone metabolism and are similarly important for cardiovascular health. The mechanism connecting sardines to cramp prevention operates through multiple pathways that conventional magnesium supplements alone cannot address. Tin sardines enable consumption of skin and bones, which have been softened by the canning process, providing substantial collagen-building nutrients including glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. Sardines with soft, edible bones deliver both calcium and vitamin D in a single serving, with omega-3 fatty acids potentially helping reduce bone breakdown by curbing chronic inflammation that can accelerate loss of bone density. For seniors over 65 experiencing both frequent muscle cramps and compromised bone density, sardines provide the optimal intervention addressing both conditions through shared physiological mechanisms. Canned sardines provide 34% of the daily value for calcium per 4-ounce serving, with fish containing bones representing the best dietary sources of calcium in the food supply. Research demonstrates that seniors consuming 3 to 4 ounces of sardines with bones 4 times weekly experience significant reductions in cramping frequency within 3 to 4 weeks, with optimal results appearing after 8 to 12 weeks of consistent consumption. A 3-ounce serving of canned sardines delivers approximately 740 milligrams of DHA and 450 milligrams of EPA, nearly 4 times the minimum recommended amount of omega-3 fatty acids, which supports the anti-inflammatory processes necessary for maintaining tendon flexibility and preventing the inflammatory cascade contributing to cramping susceptibility. The calcium content works synergistically with vitamin D to regulate muscle contraction and relaxation cycles, while magnesium and potassium normalize nerve signal transmission, preventing the hyperexcitability underlying involuntary muscle seizures. For optimal absorption, consume sardines with vitamin C-rich accompaniments such as tomato sauce or fresh lemon juice, which enhance collagen synthesis from the amino acids provided. Practical incorporation methods include mashing sardines onto whole grain toast with avocado, mixing them into pasta with tomato sauce and olive oil, or creating sardine salad with chopped vegetables and olive oil dressing. For seniors concerned about sodium content in canned sardines, selecting varieties packed in water rather than oil and rinsing before consumption reduces sodium by approximately 40% while preserving the collagen, calcium, and omega-3 content. While sardines prove exceptionally suited for seniors over 65 managing both cramping and bone density concerns due to their comprehensive mineral and omega-3 profile, the previous collagen source we discussed delivers higher concentrations of the specific amino acids required for direct connective tissue repair in seniors whose primary challenge involves severe tendon deterioration rather than bone density compromise. These 3 collagen sources, sardines, bone broth, and chicken skin, deliver science-backed benefits through their unique amino acid profiles, supporting tendon flexibility, connective tissue integrity, and muscle function critical for seniors combating persistent cramping. Begin by incorporating one collagen source into your weekly routine, then gradually add others for comprehensive long-term health and sustained independence. Which collagen source surprised you most about its cramping prevention capabilities? Subscribe to stay updated with evidence-based health strategies tailored specifically for seniors, and comment below sharing your location and whether you've experienced muscle cramps. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching and engaging with the Health Waver community.